everyone. I'm up in the corner. How are you tonight? Welcome. I am here to have this great class with you tonight. I know that you're going to love these cards, and some of you have already gotten the kits for these cards. So let me just take a quick look here. There we go. I need to turn down my little thing. Hello, Robin and Kathleen and Margaret. Welcome, everyone, as I get myself situated in my chair. Welcome, you guys. This is a free video class, online class that I'm sharing, and this will be uploaded on YouTube for those of you that have already purchased the card class. But if I have opened a second offering of this class, so you can follow the link that's in the description, and it'll take you to the RSVP if you're interested. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the class because we got lots to do. Okay, this is a great class to share because it is like a free class. I'm just offering it as a second option because lots of you actually, and I'm very grateful, purchased the kit and was to go. And so anyway, the cards are beautiful. Hello, everyone. Hi. Who else is here? All right, well, just say hello if you're here. And if you can't watch the whole thing, like I said, this will stay on Facebook, and it will also be on my YouTube channel. I'll be uploading that tonight after we're done. So here we go. What I have in front of me are things that you need along with your card kit. If you purchase the card kit the second round, I'm putting it that way. If you already have your card kit, you'll have all of this. But your package will come in the 6x12 sheets of the paper with the other parts and pieces along with festive pearls. Anyway, that's shipped to you. But this is one of the ladies couldn't make it to the class, and so this is her kit that she will be picking up. And then, like I said, I'll have more kits if anybody's interested in taking this class. Hi, Linda. Hello, silent watchers. I am thankful that you're here. You don't have to comment. I never expect that. It's just nice to see your name pop up there if you'd like. Hi, Nancy. Okay, so all you need your basic stamper kit, of course, scissors. We are using Wink of Stella on one of the projects, bone folder, adhesive. I am using the liquid Tombow glue, dimensionals, mini glue dots, and of course this class uses the Christmas Classics bundle. Okay, parts and pieces are if they're not pre-stamped, then you got the die cut pieces in your kit already, and you will if you order the kit. Hi, Gail. Hi, Deborah. So that's what we're using. The ink colors that we're using are Pecan Pie, Pebble Path, Cherry Cobbler, and Old Olive. All right, so I'm gonna oh, of course you need your stamp cleaner. You'll need that because I like to clean as I go. All right, so I've got all my blocks, stamps already on my blocks, so I'm gonna go ahead and move this out of the way, and you'll have to let me know what you think as we go through the cards. I am going to make myself a little space here. I just wanted to share with you the things that we needed, and I'll grab those as we need them, and give some space for our stamping and putting together. I always use my silicone mat as part of my basic stamper kit, so yeah, that is here too. Our first card will be this one right here. Okay, and you know, I have them in envelopes because I had the to-go class. So anyway, this is our first card, and let me see if I can like put it up here in the corner. And this one will use the Cherry Cobbler. Now, if you got the kit, you do have to cut your own designer paper. All right, so you have a big 6x12 piece. So for this first one, all you need is a piece of, you need to cut Well, you've got 2 in your card kit, so 2 of each. So you'll need 2 3x3 pieces of designer paper. The back of it is the Pebble Path, and I forgot, let me grab my cutter because we do need that. Hello, Carol. So what you're going to do once you get 3x3 of this design, now if you choose to do a different design, you have plenty to do that. Hi Sue, hi Diane, welcome everyone. So 3x3, you're going to put this point here and you're going to put the other point here in your cutter, okay, and then move your scoring out of the way, and then you need to cut this corner to corner just like that, so that you have 2 pieces. All right. All right. You have a card base. That's the basic 8.5 by 5.5 score at 4 1/4. You will have a piece of white for the inside of your card. I apparently didn't cut 2. Let me see. Nope, I did not. I did not cut 2. But yeah, you'll have 2 of the same size. That one is the inside and one is for us to do our piece here. I think. Why? I'm confused. I don't think this is the right. Oh, this is your inside. Duh. Oh, gosh, I'm only human. All right, so this is your inside. Now, if you want to stamp something on the inside, you could. There are some of these sprigs in the paper. Let's see my pieces that I cut here. Oh yeah, here we go. See these little sprigs right here? Since you need the green in your card kit, or when you're doing other ones, you've got old olive and you have shaded spruce in here. So I'm just going to take the old olive and let's stamp the inside of the card really quick. This is a pretty easy one. You've got one that's, I mean, none of them are hard, but you have some that take a little more stamping than others. Okay, I'm going to use old olive. Put that here. Get myself together here. There we go. I'm going to pull out the pine sprig, and I think I'm just going to put a couple of those on the inside of the card, and I just think it's so nice when you do full strength and then you do a second strength just like that, so that you have design on the inside. I think I'm going to go with a little more here and bring this kind of up the side here. Okay, then you have plenty of place for your writing and all that good stuff. All right, who else joined? Hello, Sue and GN. Diane, I think I missed you. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate you joining me at this last minute online class. Okay, so there's our inside, so let's just go ahead and get that put down. And of course I use my Stampin' Seal. I'd be curious to know how many of you guys are like green glue ladies, or I might have asked you this before. If you watch me on Thursdays, I'm here every Thursday at 7 o'clock unless something happens that I cannot be. Oh, okay, you know what? This card is going to go this way. Whew, good thing, because it doesn't matter on these sprigs. All right, good deal. All right, so let's go ahead and do our stamping, and then we're just going to put together. We have very simple stamping. I have Season's Greetings. Now, these are all, like I said, everything that I'm using is coming from the Christmas Classics bundle. Even the pieces that are die cut come from this stamp set bundle. All right, move that to the side. This is pre-cut for you, and in your card kit, if you purchase that from me, you know what, that's not stuck on there very strong. Okay, there we go. I just needed it to stick better. Okay, let me come up close. Sorry, my head might be in the way a little bit, so let's see. Okay, this looks pretty good. Okay, beautiful. Got a little down at the bottom, but it's okay. You can still see what it says. Season's Greetings, and of course, if you would rather have Merry Christmas, that's in the bundle. You can stamp that. This one fits beautifully in the die cut piece, so that's what I decided to use. Well, welcome everyone as you're continuing to jump on here. Okay, so that's clean, and we're going to put that over here out of the way. All right, let's put it together. So this, of course, is going to go on to the, come off of here, the green sprig that's already die cut for you. That's just going to go right here. Now, you want to make sure, here's what I'm going to say, you want to make sure that you've got this, well, let's see, I guess it wouldn't matter. Okay, it doesn't really matter. But there is something that really matters here in just a second. That's what I will show you in just a moment. Okay, so there's our sprig. Let's go ahead and put our layers together. Here is the designer paper. This is really important. You need to make sure that you put one in the left corner and one in the right corner, bottom corner. The reason for that is so that your greenery will show up on your cherry cobbler. Okay, so that's a big tip, because guess what? Look what happens. If you do it the opposite way, your green will not show as pretty. See there? So that's a big thing. So let me grab my mat here again. Let's get adhesive. I like to make sure that when I'm doing these little corner things, I use my silicone mat, because I want to get right to the edge, especially on these points. I want to make sure that they stay down on the card. And then you get crazy with your adhesive like I just did. Oh my gosh, Barb. There. Trying to look up at the camera, making sure I stay in camera for you. All right, again, let's get our cherry cobbler here, and let's put this one down in this corner. And again, it just goes right to the corner, and it fits so nicely. And I have to say, I believe I've seen a couple people do this layout, to be honest with you, but the one that I saw was Colleen Magnus. She is a demonstrator, I believe, in Virginia. And that's where I saw this. I did use dimensionals to pop this up, so let's use a few of those. Okay. We had, you guys, a beautiful day here in Michigan today. Those of you that are on here are from Michigan. Don't you agree? It was just gorgeous for a nice fall October day. But we're supposed to get really cold here pretty soon. Okay, so this is going to go right like that. Okay, and then this just goes onto our shaded spruce. Hi, Carol. It was awesome, yes. Okay, so this goes here. Now, by the way, I don't know if you realize, but my sample has pecan pie, and this one has shaded spruce. Okay, now there is some pecan pie in this designer paper, but depending on how you cut it, you might not see a whole lot of it. Okay, and that's the reason I switched to go with the shaded spruce instead of the pecan pie. All right, now with your pearls, you can choose whatever color you want. The color I chose is that greenish kind of, the greenish kind of pool party. So red, greenish, light color, silver, and gold. So I'm going to go with the green, and all I'm going to do is add those on my little berry spots, of course, with my awesome Take Your Pick tool. Hi, Shar. Have your trees turned beautiful? Oh, Jeanne, you should see our colors. I'll have to post a picture off my deck. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Yeah, the colors are just amazing. And I'm sure I don't think they're quite at their peak yet. I saw Nancy on here. Would you agree, Nancy, that they're not quite to their peak? So what I'm doing is just each spot that there's this little berry round space, I am adding these. And again, if you get the card kit, you get 2 of each design, two kits of each design, I guess is the way to say it. There you go. Now I think because I have a lot, I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm just going to, I don't have these on my sample, I'm just going to add them in here. So I think I'm just going to add one just wherever, and just kind of to carry that all the way through. I think I'm going to add one more, maybe right there. Okay. All right. So there is card number 1. All right. Let's go on to card number 2. I'll put that there. Okay, card number 2 is the card. Thank you guys. Not peak yet, but beautiful. Yeah, I'm thinking we still have about another week left before it peaks for sure. So, thank you. Card number 2 is the most stamping of this card kit. Okay, so we need this, and we're going to need this to stamp off. This is the second card that we're doing. All right. Now, let's see here. You will have a scrap piece of, you'll have 2 pieces, one for the inside, one to layer, and then you're going to have a portion of ribbon. This is just in my kit, but you're going to have a whole portion of ribbon. For this designer paper, you need to cut a 1/2 inch by 5.5. So 1/2 inch by 5.5, and 2 per card. So there's that. Now I need to grab a piece of white scrap, and I forgot that I apparently did not have these already die cut. So we're gonna need the greenery and the berries, and my die cut machine's right behind me, so it won't take me but a second to do that. So let me grab, oh, you know what? I have some white right behind me here, I'm sure. There we go. All right, let's just go ahead and do this and get the die cutting over with. That way I can just stay right here and work. So we need Old Olive and Cherry Cobbler, okay? And let's see, berries. We need lots of stamps for this. For right now though, let's just go ahead and we're gonna need these berries, one of the berries. Now I'll tell you, when I cut these berries out for the first time, they come apart. So there's 2 that are together and 1 separate. I thought it was just one little triangle piece, but it's not. It is it comes in 2 little sections there. All right, so this green holly is Old Olive. Now what I'm going to tell you is that you're going to stamp this down, and then this is where I used my Wink of Stella, and it's already primed and there's already some in there. But before this dries or soaks into the paper completely, I'm going to take my Wink of Stella and I'm going to color in the middle, because what that does is it gives you some color in there instead of white. I'll bring this up close to the camera. Hopefully you'll be able to see. All I see is bright lights. Okay, hang on. That's dark, but you can see this better. See that? See how you can see some green color in there? Yeah, that works out good. Okay, I think that lighting is actually better. I don't know. Let me see. The light was right in my eyes up here. So anyway, I don't want it to be too dark. You guys can still see pretty good, right? There. All right. Okay, I was just looking at comments really quick. So yeah, I'm a little darker up here, but I think that's okay. As long as you can see this better and this well, that's all I'm concerned about here. You can hear my voice, right? You don't need to see my face. Okay, so next we're gonna die cut this out really quick with the 2 pieces that we need here. So let me turn around. So sorry, my back, whoops, is going to be you can see my back, but I'm just doing my die cutting here. So 1 second. and lining this up. Like I said, the berries actually end up, I'm going to stand up because so I can make sure I have these correct. And I'm going to use some washi tape. So hold them in the right spot. So this is where, if you do not have the dies, you will have to fussy cut when you stamp this, okay? If you have the dies, cut them out. Alrighty? Okay, there we go. I think, whoops. Darn it, hang on. Okay. Alright, one sec. I'm just about there. This is the only thing that we have to die cut. Again, if you don't have the dies and you just have the stamp set, you will have to fussy cut these. Alright, let me get my pieces here out of my dies. That piece of washi tape didn't work well for me, but that's okay. Alright. So there's my berries. And see how that cut? A little extra on the outside. So it doesn't hurt. If you want to, you can go ahead and I'm going to do a little fussy cutting because it's too much white on that side for me. Alright. How many times have you guys done that? I even put washi tape, but I guess I didn't do it very well. Probably in a hurry because I'm doing a live. Alright, well, almost done. Okay, well that's pretty good. Okay. There we go. Okay, get myself situated in my seat. You like my shirt? Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, you know the funny part, see how well, no, this one is the same. I have another shirt that is like some greens, and it's similar to this, but the sleeves are different, and I feel weird when I use it because it looks like I have two different shirts on. It's weird. Anyway, this one doesn't. I thought this one did too, but it doesn't. But yeah, this is a cozy sweatshirt for sure. All right. These are just my die cuts. I'm going to put them over here out of the way for the moment. We're going to go back to our old olive. And these are the same exact size, so if you already have the kit, you don't have to worry about getting the wrong size, okay? So we need one of these, and we're going to take, first of all, old olive. We're going to go back to this beautiful pine bough. And what we're doing, let me uncover this so you can see, we are creating the sprig at the top and the bottom, okay? So let's ink that up. And the key here is to make sure that you are doing a variation in ups and downs kind of your sprigs and that. And let's see here. I think I'm going to come here. I'm going to ink up and then stamp off because I want to come up there a little bit. Oh, look what I just did. Poo. So guess what? We're gonna come up here with a little bit darker. Try to cover up that. I'm going to stamp a little bit of that off. There we go. There. See that? That's really pretty. Okay. So then let's come up here, and I just want kind of one there and some there, and again stamp off, and I'm going to come there and there. Just a little bit, maybe I'll come up here just with a little bit off the edge. Now I'm going to clean this because we want a little bit of the pecan pie in there too. Do you hold a live class every week? You know, Robin, I don't have one every week, but I do have live classes at my home, and my main area is in the basement. I'm just looking at comments too. But if I have someone coming to class that cannot do stairs, then I have it upstairs, around my huge kitchen table. I have a big open area where I can do classes upstairs too. So we're going to need the green again, And you know what I just realized? I already have the tutorial ready to send out for those of you that already have the kit. One of the things I suggested is stamping your Christmas, your sentiment and stuff first. And the reason for that is because you would know how far you want to go with your sprigs. But I'm good. I have enough space. But in your tutorial, I do suggest stamping Christmas first. Okay, so I'm going to bring that down about right here, the word Christmas. And that's in the cherry cobbler. Now I'm going to take Merry and I'm going to ink that up in the old olive. And I want my Merry to kind of go right there, just like that. And then, okay, I need to clean that. I need to clean those too. And then last, I'm going to take Pecan Pie, and we need to use this on our sprig and this cute little line right there. Okay, so it's just a teeny little one, and I want to make sure I'm not too inky. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to bring this, oh, let's see here. Make sure I'm straight. Sorry, my head is, you guys seeing all my gray hairs? All right, there we go. It looks like it's a little crooked, but I'll survive. Okay, so we need to clean that. Before we clean them all, let's go back to our sprig, and I'm going to ink this up, stamp it off, and then I'm going to put a little bit of that brown in my pine boughs. Okay, and it just adds that little touch. And I'm stamping off, so it's second generation. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. I don't know if you can you see the little bit of brown in there, how pretty that makes that? That's so nice. And then you've got the little pecan here that looks so good, and our card base is pecan. So that's what makes it really cool, you know? All right, now that I'm looking at this, I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna clean this off. And I want a little more green coming out of here, because we're going to add the red strips on the side of this. Okay, so I'm just going to clean all these while we are cleaning, because that's what I prefer to do. Done with the pecan, and go back to the olive and ink this up. And I don't know if I want it full strength. I want it to just come out this way more, so I'm going to do full strength. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done it full strength, Barb. Oh well, it's okay. There we go. All right, clean and done. Okay, I think we're ready to put everything together. So we have this piece right here. Before you put your side strips on, okay, not your white, your side strips, that's where you want to add your red ribbon. Okay, that's gonna come across. Ooh, that one's pretty skinny, isn't it? All right, let's see here. I think I'm gonna, it's a little shorter than I expected. So we're gonna take a glue dot on both ends. Okay, I had one way at the end there, so, and then put it right on the end here, because I didn't get, for this strip that I pre-cut in the kit, I just didn't leave myself enough space to wrap it around. Oh, I guess I don't have a trash can right here. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to put this kind of, whoops, don't stick yet. No. I want to put this, I guess we're about right there is what I'm wanting. Whatever you like, you know, you can make it higher, lower, whatever works. All right, so that's what you want before you put these on. So now I'm ready to do that, and I am going to pull out my mat, because these are skinny strips, and I'm going to make sure that I get right to the end. And let's do this one while we're doing it, putting it together here. Okay, let's bring this here. This is going to, whoa, hang on. I'm sticking myself everywhere. I'm going to come over here. All right. Okay, what I'm going to do is bring my card base. Okay, you can build the whole thing, or you can do this. And I think I'm going to, well, it's going to work. Okay. The reason that I was thinking I had more space on the side and I didn't want to, I wanted to make sure I had some of the space on the side. And I do. I'm just second guessing myself. So basically, you're going to take your strips and you will put them, and this piece is 4, I'll measure it for sure. Dang it, I got to go this way because I can't see well enough there. I'm going to start at the bottom. Gracious me. All right, I want to start here and go right to the edge so that you don't see any of the white. And if for some reason you have cut your red piece too long compared to your white, make sure that is equal at one of the ends and then clip off the extra at the other end. Okay? All right, let's do this. I'm going to turn it this way and start at the bottom there and just go right at the edge. I would say that this particular card is the most involved and maybe the hardest of all of them. Okay, see what we got going on? It's so pretty, isn't it? All right, so now we're ready to put this little guy together. And I am putting it on with mini dimensionals, the pine bough, the little, the holly. And I've got 3 here. Thank you. Sue, thank you for the compliment. Awesome. All right, so let's put this here. All right, and it's kind of going to mix in, but that's okay. We're going to do that, but you've got this Wink of Stella on here. I'll bring it up close to the camera once I get these on. Now these little guys, like I said, see when you cut them out, they come out in 2 pieces. I'm going to put them on with mini glue dots. They're perfect size for that. So let's grab the 2 and let's get one of those stuck. And I'm going to put the sticky on the holly. Okay. Let's see, how do I want to do that? Yep. I'm going to put that right there. And then this one is just going to come on the other side. And then we're going to put our little linen thread piece. Come on now. Kind of right there where the stem is sticking out. I don't know how well you can see that there, but again, we're going to use the mini glue dots, and I know I have it right here underneath the other card. I've already done the little bow, but yeah, you have a big portion of linen thread in your packet if you've gotten the kit from me. Again, if you would like this card kit, you can go up to the description and there is a link that you can RSVP for the second round or second offering of this class. So that little bow will go there and just adds that little extra touch on the layered pieces. And then this, see what I'm saying? Like, see how I've got that little piece right there? I'm going to cut that off. There. And let's go ahead. And this side, the white should be 4 by 5.5. So this is for the front of our card. So I'm gonna just come right up to the top, making sure I've got like 1/8 of an inch on both sides. Beautiful. Fabulous. And there we are. Okay, so there is the front, and then we'll put some pearls on the inside. You know, I really should carry in that holly leaf and those berries, don't you think, on the inside? Because guess what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. All right, let's bring it over here. I'm just kind of moving things as I'm stamping here. Come on, over there. There we go. Thanks, guys. All right, so I'm going to take the holly leaf and let's put that right there. Of course, we have to do some more of that Wink of Stella on the inside so that we bring some of that green. Now, you guys know that you can use this Wink of Stella similar to using a blender pen with the clear glycerin in it, right? That's exactly what I'm doing here. And that gives a hue of the green. And let's do cherry cobbler. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you like my design. And then I'm just going to do these berries kind of on around the stem, just like that. Okay, Merry Christmas. And you could put another sentiment in the inside if you want to. Here, I'm just going to leave it like that. I usually like to write out my sentiment. I mean, sometimes I have beautiful sentiments. I kept a lot of retired stamps that have great sentiments for the inside of Christmas cards. So this will go right in here. And again, it is 5.5, so you're going to go right up to the top. It's going to be, and I purposely did this so that it would be easy and you wouldn't be confused on which piece to use on the front and the inside, okay? So there's that. Last but not least, gems. Wherefore art thou? Gems. I don't know where my gems went. Do you guys see them here? I don't see my I don't see them. Okay, well, I'll have to put them on later, but basically, here's the sample. I just put one little gem right there in the center of that little line. So let's bring this one up. This is the one I just did. Let me see if I can get it in there's the Wink of Stella, see it? Okay, so this one says Christmas wishes, and this one says Merry Christmas. See the difference? They're going to turn out different. Everyone's different depending on how you stamp your pine boughs. Yeah, I don't know where I put those. I don't know. They like disappeared. Wait, maybe they fell underneath here. Guess what? They were in the bag like this, and I thought it was just the envelope, but there they are. Ta-da! Okay. It's always a fun time stamping, right? You like your retired stamps, lots of oldies but goodies. Oh yeah, you have wood ones too, Char. Listen, I have a whole bunch of wood ones because I've been doing this for 23 years next month. Can you believe that? I know there's been people doing this longer than me, but wow, I mean, it's been quite the time. All right, so there we go. I just put my one little one there. Now you could put some up in here if you wanted to, but I just put the one on here. That's it. That's it, because we'll use some red ones on the next card. All right. I mean, I like this card, but I think the next card is my favorite. And the next card is this one. And I think these die cuts in this vanilla it's just, I don't know, something about it. It just really does the next level for this card. So that's our next card. So let's pull all these pieces in here. So your base is crumb cake, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. You have 2 pieces of vanilla, the same size, which I'm pretty sure it is 4 by 5 1/4. So inside and outside. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the inside right now. And with you having half a package of the designer paper, you could really make your envelopes match your card, and they look amazing. So keep that in mind. That's a great idea. Oh, guess what? I told a fib, because do you see that there's no die cut in these? Yours is die cut. I made sure. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to have to die cut those in order to do this. And these die cut pieces, you've got this one, and the other one must be on the second card right here. One has 3 lines, and one has 2. So let me go ahead and do this really quick. The way I did it is I put the three lines up at the right top and the 2 down at the bottom. So let me just roll over here and get these done. These don't have to be taped down and take forever like the last one. So I just need to make sure they're straight. And sitting down, I cannot do that. I can't tell on that when I'm sitting down. All right. So if you're making these at home, it's about 1/8 of an inch from the top and 1/8 of an inch from the bottom when you run these through onto your vanilla. If you got the kits, they're already done for you. Okay. All right. The only thing is you got lots of little pieces in this when you know that you got to get those little pieces out. Sorry for banging around the let me put these here in my metal tray so I don't lose them. There. And I keep the pokey tool in my metal tray because I need to poke out all these little pieces yet. Or usually if I just run my fingernail through, I'm just poking these pieces out right here, and I'm just doing it off the table so they're not all over my table. Okay, there we go. All right, see there? Look at that, and just gives you that really cool look on the front of your card. Oh my gosh, I'm falling out of my chair. Okay. All right, so there we are. Let's put this on the front because all we're going to do is build our layers here. You will cut your designer paper down in your from what from the pieces that you have. So let me get this down and then I'll tell you the measurements, but they are in your color tutorial if you got the kit from me. So you will need a piece of the green, and that is 2 inches by 4, I'm pretty sure, 2 by 4. And then you need the red, and that is 3 by 3. So the green goes down first. I need to do this right here. There we go. Get this out of the way. There we go. Okay, well, we're getting there. Okay. Don't put the adhesive on the wrong side. Have you guys done that before? Ugh. You know, there is a trick. If you do that, you can use your Emboss Buddy and just pounce it on there and it'll take the sticky away. All right, so this is going to go over here, and again, you're going to leave about 1/8 of an inch on the side, right like that. Okay. Try to get it as straight as you can. I did pretty good. There's a little more up here than down here, but that's okay. Next, you're going to put on your red. Oh, no. Yes, I'm sorry. Next is the 3 by 3 red. Okay, and you're going to do this in the center here, and you want to have about 1/8 of an inch on the left of the vanilla. Like that. And then I must not had a piece of ribbon cut for this one. Let me just grab that really quick. Okay, one moment. Oh, I forgot my ribbon. I did some changing in my craft room here, and I moved my ribbons in a different spot. So I am still defaulting to go over there where my ribbons are, but now they're over here. Okay, this is the combo pack. And this is called the burlap. This one is called burlap. And so basically I just need a piece that I want right here on the edge of the red, and I want it to not pass the green, go past the green. So ribbon scissors, and about like that. So let's come up here and cut right there. And then let me do the other side so that it's got a nice angle like that. Okay. Now, ribbon goes on very well with mini glue dots. In this circumstance, since the Deck the Halls is going to go on top of that, you could just use your regular adhesive and you'll be fine. Whichever way you'd like, whichever way works for you, you know. I'm just going to use my regular adhesive. Let's see which side. This side? Okay. So I'm just going to run a little bit down this, whoops, get it flat bar because I didn't get it all the way. There we go. And then this is just going to go right on the edge, kind of so that you still see green, and that, there we go. Okay, so there's that. And then let's go ahead and stamp on your die cut vanilla here, and that is with, again, you could use Real Red or Cherry Cobbler, I guess, because they have both tones in the reds in this paper itself, and I believe both colors are listed on the designer paper, that because it lists all the colors that are there. And so yeah, so this one I have Deck the Halls, and let me grab that. And again, I'm using the Cherry Cobbler, and then let's put that kind of right there. Fabulous. Clean that off because that red is a mess when you get it all over everything, right? Thanks for joining, you guys. I think I see a couple more of you that jumped on here. Would not have thought to use the pecan pie color, but it's a nice accent. Thank you, Sue. Hey, Sue, will you be at Evie's event on Saturday? I believe that, yeah, I'm pretty sure that you're the same Sue. Will you be at Evie's event on Saturday? Let me grab the regular size dimensionals, and let's put those down. I'm going to do 4. Okay. That's going to go right over top. I want it to go over top of the crumb cake, so I'm coming right over to the edge. I'm coming right over to the vanilla. Actually, I'm going to come all the way to the vanilla so that my vanilla here matches up with this one. Well, hello, Eileen, and welcome. Oh, you know what? I think I need to come down a little bit. I'm a little bit high. There we go. There we go. Let's get that right there. Okay. Am I straight? I feel like I'm crooked. I don't know. Could just be me. I don't know. All right. So here on this is where I use the liquid glue. Okay. Thank you for sharing, everyone. I so appreciate that. So what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to put the glue, just a little amount, just so I can see a line of glue right there. Okay, because that's going to glue onto my vanilla. And then let's see, how much up at the top do I need to go? I'm going to come right up here just a little bit. There we go. Lay that there for a second. So I'm going to put this one so that it's kind of right there. All right, just like that. And then this one, I don't need much at all. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit so that it catches a little bit right there in the tips, and then underneath here I'm going to put some because it's going to go on to the vanilla. But this underneath is going to go on here. That's what I'm getting at. And let's get this kind of right there. Okay. Now, if you want to cut up some dimensionals and pop them on here, you can do that too. Otherwise, I didn't put anything on the tips here. I just have it glued onto the vanilla like that. And now I'm ready to put my red pearls. And so I have 3 kind of over here like this. Let's see, kind of like that. And then I just took a couple more and added them over on to the right like that. And there is card number 3. I like this combination, the crumb cake and the red and the green. It just makes it look so pretty. There we go. All right. Yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So Evie must have told you I was going to be there. Taryn is also coming. So you'll get to meet her too. She's on here. I don't know if she's on here right now. Sorry, I need to adjust my seat again. Anyway, awesome. Okay. This one is beautiful. I think this is one of the prettiest cards, and it is the easiest one by far. I mean, seriously, the easiest one. So we have basic, the basic thick vanilla. We have the die cut piece in vanilla. We have a piece of the music, which is Pebble Path. You got this side with the red and green. That's a different design than what we use in the other one. Anyway, trick here, if you have the treble clef in your paper that you have cut, which is 4 by 5 1/4, make sure that it's right side up. That way your notes are going to be correct, okay? And then you have these already pre-die cut in your kit. This is the distressed gold paper, which is beautiful. All right, super easy. So we're just gonna, this goes on the front of our card, just like, thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. Let's go here. And just like that. This piece, the gold piece, it is flat. And again, I'm just going to put adhesive on the square. I'm not going to put it on all the foo-foo around the edges there. Okay. And that is just going to go in the middle. And let's see. Actually, I'm going to bring it up just a little bit more than the middle, so it's not right smack dab in the middle. Okay. There we go. And then let's stamp with our Pebble Path. This one will say Peace on Earth somewhere. Oh, guess what? I didn't put that one on a block, so... Oh, I did. This is the Deck the Halls. I thought I put the Deck the Halls back in there. This is Peace on Earth. Okay, Peace on Earth. And let's stamp that like right in the middle of the vanilla. Awesome. It's a little bit dark, but it does lighten up as it dries and soaks into the paper. All of our inks are dye inks, and they soak into the paper. The one ink that we have that does not soak into the paper is the white craft ink. And that is a pigment ink, and it sits on top of the paper. That's why those pigment inks, and the Versamark actually is also pigment. Those work well for heat embossing, or if you use it for stamping and stuff, you just have to let it dry a little bit longer because it dries on top of the paper. That's something that I learned like 101 back in the day, because we used to have tons of colors in the craft inks, and that was something that I would teach as I did in-home parties and teaching people how to use their crafting supplies. So this is going to go right in the middle, just like that, making sure I've got it kind of the same all around. There we go. And this is where the gold pearls come in. And they just look gorgeous. And I have a couple of them over on this side, and then just one kind of right there. Peace on earth. So simple, you guys. That's the easiest card, but isn't that gorgeous? It is just beautiful. All right, there's the class. Let me show you the next class that I have, and I have the information about that up on my website, and there is I'll give you the show you those and what we'll be using in that class. Ugh. Okay, let me move all this stuff out of the way. Sorry, my arms are like swinging all around here. Okay, get that there. Okay, so this one I've showed in a couple videos, but the die is so pretty. It sure is. Thank you. This class is going to be using Night Divine. It's going to be using the bundle of Stars at Night, which is the hybrid folder with the dies and then the stamps with this set right here. Now, anything that is not stamped will be die cut. If it is stamped, you'll have to die cut or emboss or whatever afterwards. But I think I created the class so that it's pretty easy. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, so there's that. So here are the cards. If you give me a second, I can look at the details, but there you go. See that? This one is kind of out of the box, but it does use that stamp set and then opens up and you've got these pretty little stars on the front. The rest of them are very elegant, okay? This one I love. Oh my gosh, this one is amazing. This is Rose Gold and Blackberry Bliss. And here is a bonus tutorial that you'll be getting. This card right here. You'll get that tutorial for that too. So there's that class. This class, let me tell you, I just have to make my screen smaller and go over here. So this class actually, sorry, I have to get to the, I thought I had it pulled up here, but apparently I did not. No, one more day. It's in November, okay? It's November. And in person, it will be, if you are local, this class is in person on November 10th. And this class is $25, just like the other class with all the product. And $34 if you need it shipped to you to go. This class includes a portion of the Shining Brightly specialty paper, star trinkets, ribbons, rose gold foil. You'll have 8 card kits with envelopes and the color tutorial and video. And that is for the cards that I just shared here, okay? And it's on my website. You can go there, stamp barbwriter.stampinup.net and click events, and you'll be able to get to what you need to see to RSVP. And then once I see your RSVP, then I can I'll be able to get you the payment information. Thank you everyone for being here. I'm looking at any of the comments here. Thank you so much. All your cards for this class are awesome. Sue, you're so kind. Hi Diana. Thank you so much, Diana. You have to go back and watch the replay. We're all done. And again, I'll bring all the cards in here just for if you need a still, still shot of the cards. Whoops, I'm trying to get the ones that are not in the paper so you can, so they're not shining everywhere. So let me see if I can get them all in here so that you can, I'm not sure if we can get a, let me see. Hang on. I'm using, there, I need to make myself bigger to see what we got. Okay, I see what we can do. Okay, so we have this one and this one. See if we can get them in here pretty close. There we are. I think I made it. It's like a puzzle, you know? All right. There you go. Voila. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being with me. I really appreciate your time. You guys make such a difference in my life, and I am so appreciative of that. So have a blessed rest of your evening, and I will see you soon on Thursday, 7 p.m. All right, bye-bye.